This is a collaborative doc in Deception in America. Edit. Black Republicans, Negro Democrat, African Americans, and colored people. Flagrant Anthony, Thursday, September 29, 2016. Black Republicans, Negro Democrats, African Americans, and the colored population. Flagrant Anthony has this to say: intelligent black man, but he still does not understand both Democrat and Republican parties are one united white political group whose goal is to maintain white racial supremacy and white racial empowerment worldwide. So it does not matter who a black votes for, the outcome will be the same, and history proves this. White men rule America and the world, and your silly vote merely perpetuates their, not your, continued world dominance and subjugation of black and brown people around the world. Unfortunately, the vote of blacks, colored people, Negroes, African Americans, or coons, will not change your status as second class, in subhumans. Voting just keeps you happy and in check, i.e. controls the perception that you are empowered Americans, whatever that means. Remember the small group of white men who control America and the world, select the American president through their electoral college. It's not a historically black college, and Negroes are not allowed to attend. You intelligent so-called black men, if you want to improve the condition of black Americans, stop having faith in a political system created to empower your enemies. Stop perpetuating the lie to your children that America is the land of the free. Is God a lie? Read Book of Revelation chapter 17 verse 16. Do something significant for your people. But how can you? You do not know who your people are. Voting for a white Caesar, King Hillary, or King Trump is not doing something to benefit black people. Who did Jesus and his disciples vote for? Did your Israelite ancestors look to the Roman government as their savior or king, who would solve all of Israel's problems? Your ancestors were under Roman rulership as you Negroes are today. They were also ruled by white people. However, your ancestors knew they were the nation of Israel, the chosen people of God. Black Americans cannot do anything for their own people because black Americans do not know who they are and are oblivious to their own nationality. They think they are Americans/Romans. What an amazing deception Edom has devised. African American, who are really biblical Israelites, were renamed as Negroes 400 years ago by Edom/Europeans, who the Bible refers to as the enemy of Israel. See Psalms 83. Who is Edom? White Europeans according to God. As a result, black people act like sheep that were raised and indoctrinated from birth by a pack of wolves, to believe they too are wolves. Now the natural sheep believe they too are wolves. The sheep, despite the obvious physical differences between themselves and wolves, believe they are wolves. As a consequence, those sheep raised by wolves believe it is natural for them to eat other sheep as the wolves who raised them eat. Sheep not raised by wolves eat grass, not other sheep. But sheep not indoctrinated from birth by wolves know they are sheep and eat grass. They know better by nature. Even a sheep is smarter than the most intelligent African American. Notice I have used several words describing the nationality of you black people, African Americans, Negroes, etc. Still, the light does not come on inside that globe that sits upon your shoulders. Before you black people can begin to prosper, you must work together as a united front for the betterment of your people. Before you can work as a united front, as white people do, i.e. United States/Europe, you must see the unity, you must know your nationality. You are not Americans. This is one truth that should be self-evident. American is the name of a country, i.e. a political entity, not a nationality. You lost sheep called Negroes, African Americans, blacks, colored people, Americans, are in fact Israelites spoken of in the Bible. Stop being ignorant and scared to embrace your nationality stolen from your ancestors and you by your Democratic and Republican enemies, who continue to make baboons of you. Stop denying your Father in heaven and he will again defend you as his chosen people. Democrats and Republicans have never defended you, just deceived you. Remember, their white Roman ancestors ran your black Israelite ancestors out of Jerusalem in 70 AD. Both Democratic and Republican parties, descendants of Roman Edomites, beginning in 1619 enslaved your ancestors for 400 years, let you go for 1 decade, then both parties got together and re-enslaved you Negroes again in 1876 circa. Remember, God said no man shall buy/save/redeem you. God was talking about you/African Americans brought to America on wooden ships as slaves. This too should be self-evident. White folk in America and around the world do not need to be saved/redeemed. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=sign so eas 1 Irby Legrand Anthony's photo. Create ad. Create page. Developers. Careers. Privacy.
All right, y'all. I had
Cookies.
this white guy read
Add choices.
an article I wrote
Terms.
a while ago.
Account security.
So listen to it again.
Login help. Help.